What up, y'all? Spoiled. Diminish or destroy the value of or quality of. Diminish or destroy. Very strong words in this case. I want to talk about with being a hip-hop fan nowadays and having access to the internet, access to, MP3s, iTunes, even at Best Buy that you can go and they have like a setup laptop where you can essentially get music off right from the get-go, albums or certain songs to be specific. And what gets to me about all this is the fact that if we can just get any album for free, downloaded or not, can we really be excused anymore when it comes to not being able to listen to someone, a new up-and-coming artist that has an album out or a mixtape out there for free? Are we excused anymore? I just got thinking now because Scarab from Living Legends recently put out a free EP or a free piece. No one ever says. Entitled California, 4 tracks. He just put it out there. And it kind of came to me, I was thinking, I don't know if anyone's going to listen to it. If you aren't necessarily known to Living Legends and his influence, then it may just kind of go over a lot of people's heads. But it shouldn't, right? Because the fact is, he's put out music for free, and it's just a couple songs, and everyone should listen to it. It's gonna be out there. There's nothing stopping me. There's nothing stopping you from going out there, downloading it, and appreciating it for whether or not you like it or not. So that's where I come back into with the argument on being spoiled as fans. We don't necessarily appreciate anything anymore since it's already free, and we already know it's out there. We don't have to go far or have to go to a record store to try and access it. It's on the laptop. It's on your friend's smartphone, man. We're living in a very accessible world. There's nothing stopping us except ourselves. It's almost somewhat philosophical when you kind of consider it. I say with it, we are diminishing or destroying the value of how big hip-hop can be. Where, if we space it to the US, nationally, we speak of the same artists. We speak of Drake's, we speak of Kanye's, Jay-Z's, Lil Wayne's, the list goes on. So with that, why is it like that when we know there's tons of musicians out there trying to get their name out, and they're putting out tons of free EPs or mixtapes to the public with no barriers anymore? There's nothing like, you gotta buy certain this, or at the most you have to like this page to listen to this song. That's the most. Why are we kind of being lazy in that sense as a nation? Depending on where you're at, we all have artists, like the local artists that are talked about, in that community, that circle, where it gets to me is the fact that they aren't being talked about maybe more heavily in other places already, at least at least getting statewide recognition, and then that spreading out. There's nothing, if they have their work out publicly, then there shouldn't be any more barriers, right? There's nothing beyond maybe intellectual barriers that are keeping these people from getting bigger. So that's what I want to get off my chest about today and what got to me today. So, something to think about. Peace.